Hey everyone, it's Matt from Bad Dev Music and welcome to another one finger riff video. Now remember, we do these monthly, so every sort of 4 weeks or so. Now if there's a song that you want to learn that's not in this video or not in my other ones, leave a comment below. Otherwise, let's dive in and grab your guitar, make sure it's tuned up. Let's get started, here we go. So the first song, it's one that you may not think of. It's a classic sort of rock song by Van Halen called Jump. Now the start, it's actually, you can sort of play the chords up really high, but that sort of start of Jump is actually played by synth, and I think it just sounds nice playing a little high sort of one finger octave over the top. So that's what we're going to do. So dive in, you want your first finger all the way up on the 15th fret of the second string. So how you can get there quickly is double dots means 12, just count up, 13, 14, 15. Then move up 2 frets to the 17th, then back to the 13th, then 13th again, then 15th twice. So we've got so far. Halfway there. So once you've done that, then you go back up to the 17th, 13th, 10th, then 8th twice. First part. Second part. Have some fun with it. I know it's a really quick riff, but it's so much fun to play with this song, and it's such a great song. The sort of chords are a lot trickier. They're just sort of inversions up in the high end. If you want to know them, definitely leave me a comment and I can write them out for you. It's all sort of synth, but it's just fun to play along. Moving right along. This was another one of your song requests. This is Drake. Sort of not what I would think of as like a classic sort of guitar song or a classic riff, but hey, if you want to learn it, it's going to be part of the series. Let's check it out. So diving in, it's really just based around 2 different chords. You've got an A minor, and then you've got a B minor. And that's pretty much it. Now, for those of you that can play the full chords, this is A minor. And then this is the bar chord of B minor, but you actually want your first finger holding down the 2nd fret as well, that F sharp. Then over to B minor. It's really those 2 songs. A lot of rap songs just sort of follow a 2 or a 4 chord progression. That's pretty much it. If you were playing with one finger, you could just play the open 5th string, count to 4, and then 2nd fret, 5th string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to 2nd fret. Or if you're in between, try and play A minor, and then go to the 2nd fret. Then use that time to get back to A minor. That's it, let's check out the next one. Next one is Finesse by Bruno Mars. It's so much fun to play. It's such a cool sort of 80s throwback track. Let's check it on out. So it really revolves around 4 chords. So you would play, if you're playing the full sort of bar chords, you could play D flat major 7, then C7, then F minor 7. Then you could play B flat major. If you're playing with one finger, you would play the 4th fret on the 5th string, back fret, 1st fret 6th string, down a string. If you're playing power chords, it would look like this. If you can play it with bar chords, highly recommend. See how you go. I know it's tricky to play it with full bar chords, but try the one finger method, then go power chords, then go bar chords, but that's the whole song. Next one, quite a few people asked for next one is Sense Field, and it is Caribou, I believe it's pronounced, so we're checking it out. We've got, basically it revolves around 2 chords. After the intro slidey thing, you've got G, and then C minor. Now, you could play that as power chords, like this, then drop down, as a one finger method, 3rd fret 6th string, then just drop it down. back up, back down. Really just revolves around G. Let's check out the next one. Another classic, Walk of Life by Dire Straits, diving right on in. So if you were to play it with one finger, you could play the open 6th string, that would be your E. Then you could play the open 5th string. And then you could play your first finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. And then this is the tricky bit, you sort of go really quickly, 5th string open, then 2nd fret, 5th string. So you could think of it as being a bar of an E chord, 2, 3, 4, a bar of an A chord, 2, 3, 4, a bar of a B chord, 2, 3, 4, and in the last bar you have 2 counts of A and 2 counts of B. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So with a one finger method, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Power chords, you can play it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. That's the majority of the verse and chorus. Great job. Never in my wildest dreams would I have thought I'd be teaching Backstreet Boys, but you asked for it, so here we are. Let's check it out. Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way. So it sort of starts off, you've got an E minor for the verse, and then C. E minor, 2, 3, 4, C, G. So that would be the verse, or you could play open 6th string, then 3rd fret, 5th string, then quickly upper string. That would be the verse. 2, 3, 4. Coming in with the chorus, it's slightly different. I'll play you the full chords, then I'll show you the one finger method. So it'd be Tell Me Why, D. Ain't nothing but a F sharp, A. Tell me D. So it does that sort of 3 times. And then goes back to the F, and then E, A. One finger method, let's check out that. So let's do 5th fret on the 5th string, D, and then 2nd fret, 6th string, 5th fret. Do that again. 2, 3, 2nd fret. One more time. 2nd fret. Back to 2nd fret, and the end of that chorus just one more time. First finger on 2nd fret, drop down, E power chord, drop down. But I want it to do. And that's it. That's the first and maybe last Backstreet Boys song we'll do. Moving on. Next we're checking out Never Too Late by 3 Days Grace. With this, you'll have to take your 6th string and drop it down to D. So tune it down to D, so let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna highly recommend using 2 fingers, but I'm gonna show you with 1 finger first. So you wanna have your first finger on the 8th fret of the D string, right? The now 6th string, which is the D. Then drop down, then go to the 10th fret on the D string. Back up to the 8th fret, and then you play the 6th string open, which is now that D. And you let that just ring out. So that first part. Now, highly recommend, it's going to be much easier if you use your first finger and just lie it down, and then use your 3rd finger on that 10th fret. So it would be like this. Then you take it off. Okay. Once you've done that, you play the open 5th string. Then on the D string, you play the 10th, the 8th, the 7th, then open. And that's really half of the loop, so let's sort of check it out. That's really the majority of the song, let's check it out. Fantastic. Then it slightly changes, so once you've done that sort of loop, you then start off again. Instead of playing the open 5th string, you play the 3rd fret power chord on the 5th string. And then it's that sort of a loop. Great job. So with the next one, we're checking out an all-time classic. We're checking out the main sort of chord progression for Purple Rain by Prince. Now if you've got some sort of different chorus and flanging effects so you can get a really sort of creamy, dreamy sound, highly recommend chucking them on. Let's dive right on in. So we're gonna check out this song in two different parts. We're gonna do the intro and verse and then the chorus. So intro and verse, you would do, come with your first finger on the 6th fret, so B flat. Then back to the 3rd fret, same string. Then back to the 1st fret, same string. Then all the way up to the 6th fret on the 5th string. Then you just jump up and start again. B flat, back to G. Then back to 1st fret F, then 6th fret, 5th string. Now if you could play the full chords, you'd be playing B flat major, back to G minor 7, over to F major, then over to E flat major. Now that's for the intro and verse. Let's check out the chorus. Chorus, you come in, it's the same sort of chord progression, just a bit sort of mixed around. So you got the E flat first, 6th fret on the 5th string. Then E flat again. Then up to B flat, upper string. Then over to the 3rd fret. Then 1st fret. 1st fret again. Then up to the 6th fret, same string. So when you're saying sort of Purple Rain, you'd be on E flat. E flat again. Upper string to B flat. Over to G minor 7. Over to F. F again. And up to B flat. Well done, really creamy, sort of dreamy song, especially when we've got some delay and some reverb and some chorus, like the effects that I've got on. But either way, if you're playing it chords or one finger method, great song to play. Well done. Another classic song, we've got another one, Bites the Dust by Queen. Maybe sort of put on a little bit of distortion, it follows the bass line. Let's check it out. Diving right on in, you want your first finger on the 8th fret of the 5th string. You're gonna play that 3 times. Once you've done that, you actually play it 3 times again, but quite quickly. So this is what it sounds like. You could do some up-down picking if you want. Then you go to the 6th fret on the 5th string. Then back up to the 8th fret. Then down a string. Or with 2 fingers, use your 3rd finger on any 8th frets and your 1st finger on any 6th frets. Then you can play 8th fret and 6th fret if you wanted. Next song is Phosphorescent Adolescent by Arctic Monkeys. Let's check it out. Next one is Phosphorescent Adolescent by Arctic Monkeys. Heaps of fun to play, if not a little bit tricky, but you can definitely do it. Diving right on in, let's divide it up into a few different parts. So first you play the open 6th string. Then you play the open 6th string again, followed by 2nd fret, 6th string, 4th fret, 6th string. Then drop down and play the 2nd fret, then 4th fret. What have we got so far? Great job, it's the first part of the riff. Then, once you stay on the 4th fret of the 5th string, you play 4th fret, 2nd fret, back up a string to 2nd fret. So what we've got so far? Then you play the 2nd fret again and pause. Then you play the 2nd fret again, 4th fret 5th string, and then it's the tag line. So what we've got so far? Then the tag line, 2nd fret 5th string twice, then 4th fret 6th string, 2nd fret. Whole thing. I know it's tricky, but break it up into those different sections. Here's the whole thing. But that's it. I hope you had fun with the last riff and with any riff. Just sort of think about it a little bit logically, and if you sort of, if you're on the 2nd fret with your 1st finger and you need to play the 4th fret, try and use your 3rd finger. If you need to play the 3rd fret, use your 2nd finger. If you need to play the 5th, use your pinky. Just think about it logically, but if you're just starting out, you can use 1 finger for sure. Whatever gets you actually playing, but move past that 1st finger and use other fingers. You can do it. Have fun. If there's a song that you want to learn that wasn't in this video, leave a comment below. I've been Pat from Pat Dev Music. If you like this video, definitely leave a like. I'll see you all again. Bye.